Ciao tutti, come state? Hi everyone, how are you doing? So good to see you and be seen by you all. We just want to thank you and praise Jesus for just the different ways that God's been at work over this last month. We asked you guys last time to pray for a camp and for our documents, and want to give you a quick update and as well ask for prayer for a camp that leaves today and continued work with our documents. There's a lot of things that happened the last youth camp. There were 7 students, myself as a team of 8. 2 of them were my kids, followers of Jesus. The other 5 were all pre-believers. And just the testimonies that got shared at the end of the camp were powerful. All but one student says, "I'm really curious. I want to gather more, and I want to hear more stories of Jesus." And even one boy goes, "I really want to start reading the Bible." Another girl said, "I want to start gathering with the families here for prayer and to know more about God." So each one, but again, this one person said they left the camp about a 1 or 2 in terms of spiritual interest, and they left the camp at about a 6 or a 7. So thank you. We had a number of people saying, "Hey, Mr. Testa, you need to pray now," because every time you pray in the name of Jesus, somebody's body part gets healed, or the storms pass, or we find what we need. It was just amazing. And so even one kid at the end of the camp was like, "I was just so blessed by the Testa kids. They were such servants." And just a quick story to brag on one of my kids. We had a summit which was 3,000 meters. It was a long day, and we got to a part where we needed to crawl kind of on hands and knees, and 2 of the kids they just weren't going to do it. And so my son goes, "Hey Dad, you know the way up this mountain. I don't. I think you need to continue, and I'll take these friends down with me to the Sabbath, and we'll meet you there." And I was like, wow, what a mature young man, and just praise Jesus for his spirit in my kids and at work. So in terms of the documents, we asked you guys to pray as we were looking to make some moves on that. What we found out is that there is no one and the same document. And so the situation is that my great-grandparents were married on a document with other names than their birth names. But as we've been praying through it and talking to people, I got an email from the Italian consulate in Chicago, and they said to us, if the names have changed a little, that's no problem. That's normal. And we don't make up a one in the same form, nor do we know anybody who does. And then they wrote to me in Italian. They said, "Tell your town hall this, and if they have any problems, they can write to me." So I just felt like God gave us an advocate in this process. So the documents are all being translated right now, all 10 documents that show that I'm in the line of my great-grandfather, who was an Italian citizen, and passed that to my grandfather. Those are all in place. They're being translated, and at the 20th of this month, I will make an appointment to hand in all the documents. Pray, because we sense that if that is going to be a quick process, then we will apply here. If not, we may move and apply in a different location as our time in this apartment in this location is done. It's terminated. So now today we leave, and we leave on a camp with youth and families. There's 14 people. 4 of those are pre-believers. They're different families from the house churches and their friends. We're really excited about this camp. I love going into the outdoors with my wife and kids. They love it, and so we're really pumped about it. We have a baptism on Sunday, the 15th, so you can pray for that. A number of people from the house churches are going to come up to where we'll be doing this camp. So there's a lot of good stuff. But we just really sense that that where there's a lot of ground to be taken in the kingdom, we don't have a team praying for the disciples to multiply as disciples, to follow and fish. If we don't have a team praying for the hearts to be open to the gospel, we really do go out and we labor in vain. And so we need you guys. We appreciate you guys. We cannot do this without you, and we love you. So bless you. Ciao, ciao.